So I wanted to give a demonstration of my prototype for a VR photo editing application focused on bringing the physicality of the analog experience of dodging and burning into a digital environment. And this also demonstrates the potential for VR to be an amazing platform for applications other than just games. There are amazing games for VR, but I think it has potential in many other aspects of bringing physical actions and creativity processes into the digital realm. Um, and we'll have to build infrastructure around that. For example, I had to build this file system viewer from scratch here, and this is just my project directory from Unity. And this is just built in Unity, but I can browse the file system simply in TIFF files, which we use in this photo application, will show up as little image files. Let's go into this test image folder here, and let's just load up this image. It's going to buffer a little bit, and then it's going to load our image in. And this is an image I shot on film, on PanF, and it's just fresh from the scanner. You can see there's still dust particles and whatnot on the frame and a mismatched frame. But either way, this, by the way, photographers, if you haven't looked at your images in VR, it's a great way to see how they'll scale and how they'll look in a print. Um, I would totally recommend that. But anyway, so let's just demonstrate the dodging and burning uses of this demo. So I can move the image around, just like so I can grab anywhere. And this little tool in my hand can be controlled with the analog stick of the controller. So I could change the size, make it really big or small. I'll just keep it relatively small. And I can control whether I'm dodging or burning by moving the analog stick up and down. Um, and it reflects how bright you want. If you might make your image darker or image lighter. So I'm going to make it a little darker. You know, I think the light is a little bright on her forehead here. So you can see this shadow gives us kind of a preview of where we're going to make our edits. So um, we can just hold the trigger down over her forehead and move it like that. Give it a second to pop in. Need a little bit more, it looks like. And that darkened up her forehead. Let's do it on the cheeks as well, on the nose, just like an analog experience, but brought into the digital realm. And I think this is a great example of how that can translate really well. And let's make it really small because there's just a small little bright spot on the nose there. I'll just do a little bit. Okay, that might have been a little much, see? But let's just go back to bright and just a little bit, bring it up slowly. Yeah, and I think that looks good. So when I'm done with these edits, I can just click the save button here, give it a second to load, and well, there's some obvious error here. Like I said, very much a prototype, but this is the output image that we just did. So you can click on that and view that image that we just edited. Anyway, ignore that. Like I said, this is just a demo, a prototype of what could be. And so, thank you for viewing.